Think about your morning coffee, that simple delicious latte you grab on your way to work. It feels like a small thing, right? Just a few dollars. It makes you happy and gets you started for the day. But what if I told you that this small daily habit holds the key to your financial future? It's not about the coffee itself, it's the mindset behind the purchase. It represents all the small, seemingly insignificant expenses we don't think about. These are the leaks in your financial boat. Slowly, they let your hard-earned money seep away until you're sinking. This isn't a guilt trip. I love my lattes too. The point is to wake up and be conscious of where your money goes. A $5 latte 5 days a week is $25. That's $100 a month. That's $1,200 a year. Invested over 30 years, that habit could grow into tens of thousands. This isn't about giving up coffee. It's about deliberate choice. Is that latte more important than your dream vacation? A down payment on a house? Retiring a decade earlier? When you view spending this way, everything changes. You start questioning automatic, mindless purchases. Is that subscription you never use worth it? Premium cable when you only watch streaming? Each is your personal latte factor. Identifying them is the first step to taking back control. Shift from passive consumer to active architect of your financial life. Decide what you value and where your money goes. Living a rich life means spending on what you love and cutting costs mercilessly on what you don't. Maybe you love travel. Automate savings for a trip to Italy. Maybe you value convenience. Pay for a meal delivery service. The power is in making decisions intentionally. Your daily habits either build wealth or drain it. The choice is yours, starting with your very next purchase. Let's get one thing straight. Fiscal discipline is not about being cheap. It's not about reusing tea bags or hoarding ketchup packets. That's a scarcity mindset, and it's a miserable way to live. I want you to live a rich life, not a cheap one. Fiscal discipline is simply the power to tell your money where to go, instead of wondering where it went. It's about creating a system for your finances that works for you, automatically in the background. It's about being the boss of your money, not its slave. It's the tool that lets you say yes to the big things in life. Think of it like being the CEO of your money Inc. A good CEO doesn't micromanage every single paperclip. They focus on the big picture. Every great journey starts with a single step. For your financial journey, that first step is brutal, uncomfortable, and absolutely essential. You must face the truth. You need to know exactly where your money is going. I'm not talking about a vague guess. I mean, you need to track every single dollar for a month. Use an app, a spreadsheet, or a simple notebook. Write down everything. Your rent, your groceries, that pack of gum, the online subscription you forgot about. This isn't to judge yourself, it's to gather data. You can't create a winning strategy without knowing the current state of play. Once you have a month's worth of data, your next step is to categorize it. This is where the magic happens. Put your spending into 4 simple buckets: fixed costs, investments, savings goals, guilt-free spending. All right, now that you have your map, it's time to build the machine that will drive you to your destination automatically. The single most important habit for building wealth is paying yourself first. This is non-negotiable. Before you pay your rent, before you buy groceries, before you spend a single dollar on anything else, you set aside money for your investments and savings. The easiest way to do this is to automate it. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your investment and savings accounts the day you get paid. Your future self is your most important bill, so pay it first. The second core habit is to automate your fixed costs: rent, car payment, insurance. Set up automatic bill pay for all of them. This does 2 amazing things. First, it eliminates the stress of remembering due dates and the risk of late fees. Your essential bills are just handled. Second, it gives you a crystal clear picture of what's left over. After your investments are funded and your bills are paid, the money remaining in your checking account is yours to manage. The third habit is to negotiate your recurring bills. People think their bills for things like car insurance, cable, and cell phone service are set in stone. Once a year, make a calendar appointment to call these service providers. Simply ask, "I'm reviewing my expenses. Can you offer me a better rate?" You will be amazed at how often they say yes. They want to keep you as a customer. A 10-minute phone call can save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars a year. Redirect that money into investments or guilt-free spending accounts. Finally, the fourth habit is to conduct a regular review. Your financial machine isn't something you set and forget. Life changes. You get a raise, you change jobs, you have new goals. Once a quarter, or at least every 6 months, take an hour to review your system. Are your automatic transfers still appropriate? Can you increase your investment rate? Do your savings goals need to be adjusted? This regular check-in keeps your machine optimized as life evolves. Automating investments, automating bills, negotiating, reviewing. Building wealth doesn't require complex financial wizardry. You just need a few simple, powerful rules in your toolkit. Aim to have about 50 to 60% of your take-home pay go toward your fixed costs. This includes your rent, utilities, debt. Dedicate at least 10% to your investments for retirement and long-term goals. Another 5 to 10% can go toward your savings goals. The rest, that beautiful 20 to 35%, is your guilt-free spending. This is a guideline, not a straitjacket. Let me tell you about Sarah, a graphic designer in her late 20s. When I first met her, she earned a good income but felt broke. She made over $70,000 a year yet lived paycheck to paycheck, stressed and overwhelmed. She had over $15,000 in credit card debt from dinners out, clothes, little trips here and there. She felt like she was on a treadmill going nowhere. Her dream to start a freelance business felt out of reach. We tracked her spending. The results were a wake-up call. Over $800/month on food delivery and restaurants. Another $400 on random online shopping. She had no idea. Just a tap here, a click there. Seeing the numbers in black and white wasn't shaming, it empowered her. She finally saw where her money went. She realized she was trading her dream for mediocre takeout and clothes she barely wore. With new clarity, Sarah made a plan. She cut eating out to one planned fancy dinner a week and started cooking more. That freed over $500 a month. She canceled unused subscriptions and set a guilt-free budget for shopping. She automated payments. A big chunk of her paycheck went straight to her high-interest credit card. She set a small automatic transfer to savings for an emergency fund. She wasn't depriving herself. She was intentional. In under 2 years, she paid off all credit card debt. The money that used to pay interest went to a business launch fund. She saved 6 months of living expenses. The feeling of freedom was indescribable. She quit her job and launched her freelance design business. Today she earns more than before, works on her own terms, and takes a month-long international trip every year. Fiscal discipline didn't shrink her life. It built a much, much bigger one. You've seen the path, you understand the principles. You've heard the story of how it can change a life. Now the only thing left is for you to take the first step. The idea of mastering your money can feel overwhelming, like you need to become a different person overnight. You don't. You just need to start with one small, simple action. Don't try to do everything at once. Just pick one thing from this essay and do it today. Right now, maybe it's downloading a tracking app. Maybe it's setting up a $25 automatic transfer to a savings account. Your rich life is not some far-off destination you might reach one day if you're lucky. It's a series of conscious choices you make every single day. Today can be your day zero, the day you stop drifting and start designing. So, what is your rich life? Whatever it is, fiscal discipline is the bridge that will take you there. The tools are in your hands. The knowledge is in your head. The only question left is, are you ready to start building? Your future self is counting on you. Your rich life is waiting. Go get it.